Hi, this is an exam revision video for Cutting Edge Elementary Unit 3. In this unit, the grammar you studied was present simple, positive and negative for I, you, we and they. We also studied the questions and short answers for the present simple for I, you, we, they. The vocabulary was common verbs, telling the time and places in a town. So in this video, like the other videos, this will be 10 to 15 minutes, just with a short review of each of these language points. And the idea is that it helps you to remember what the teacher told you and you did in class. If you maybe studied a long time ago, you forgot it, or maybe you were absent and you didn't do it, so this will help you to catch up. Common verbs. So in this we had 6 verbs, but some of them have different things after them, so we'll go through them all. The first one, live. Live in a house. Live in a big city. Live with my parents. So this is a nice way to use the word live to make it just longer. You could put all these together. I live in a house in a big city with my parents. You could make it as one sentence. Go. Go to work. Go to bed early. Go out a lot. So this is a nice use of go. Notice go without changes the meaning a little bit. It means go to restaurants, go to malls, leave your home a lot. Have, very common verb. Have breakfast. Have lunch in a cafe. Have a shower in the morning. Notice cafe has a little accent on it. This is because it's a French word, it's not an English word. Study. Study very hard. Study English. Study at university. So English, remember, carries a capital because it's a subject and it's a language, and university is a difficult word to spell, so try to use it. Work. Work in an office. Work at home. A lot of people now with Corona, they work at home. And work for a big company. So a big company is a name company that everyone knows the name of, that sells something. Then we have get up at 7:30 a.m. Get up early. Get up late. So these were the common verbs. Yes, there's only 6 to remember, but you need to remember to expand with them and use them in a phrase like work in an office, go out a lot. This just helps to develop your English. Now let's look at present simple, positive and negative for I, you, we, they. Here we have a guy driving. I drive to school every day. This is the present simple. It's the positive and it's using I. We use the present simple for things that are generally true, things about living and working, and habits and routines. So this is a habit here. He drives to school every day. So this is positive. I drive to school every day. Subject plus verb. You can use the same for you, we, they. You drive to school every day. We drive to school every day. They drive to school every day. Now the negative is a bit different. For positive, I drive. For negative, I don't drive to school every day. This don't is what makes it negative. Subject plus don't plus verb. And again, for you, we, they, the same. You don't drive to school every day. We don't drive. They don't drive. So we have positive and we have negative. Now let's look at the questions. and the short answers. Here we have a guy sleeping in class. This student is always tired. The teacher is worried that he doesn't sleep enough. So the question is, do you go to bed late? So he's asking him every day, it's present simple, every day, do you go to bed late? Do you go to bed late? This is the present simple question. It's do plus the subject plus the verb. If you remember the negative, I don't, it was subject and don't. So for the question, we change the order to have do first. Do you go to bed late? And if you change the subject, I, we, they, it's the same. Do I go to bed late? Do we go to bed late? Do they go to bed late? Short answer, yes I do, no I don't. We don't use the full verb in the short answer. We don't say yes I go or yeah, no I don't go. We say no I don't, yes I do. Now, telling the time. Telling the time is surprisingly difficult in English. You see this time? What time is it? Here's two different ways to say this time. It's 3:45. It's 3:45. Very easy. You can say the time like this, no problem. But many people in English say it this second way. It's 3:45. So 3:45 is also 3:45, which is a bit confusing, and I will explain how it works now. So you have to imagine the clock has two halves. We have the past and the to. Past is the first 30 minutes, to is the 30 minutes after, before the next hour. And when it's yellow, we talk about the hour we're in. When it's green, we talk about the hour we're coming to. So for example, when it's 00, we say the time, the number and a clock. 3 o'clock. Very easy. When it's 00, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, like this. When it's yellow, so the first 30 minutes, we say past and the hour. So here these times, 3:05. So we say the minute, then past, then the hour. 3:10, 3:20, 3:25. Now notice for 15 and 30, I left them out. 3:15, 3:30 is incorrect. We say 3:15, 3:30. So quarter, 1/4, half, 1/2. It means it's a quarter of the hour. So it's 3:15, 3:30. So these are all the ways we say past. And then on the green side, once it gets past 30 minutes, we start to think about the next hour. We're coming to the next hour. So in this one, we say the minute, to, and the next hour. So look at these times. 3:25 to 4. So there's no 4 in this time, but we're 25 minutes to get to 4. So that's where it comes from, 25 to 4. 20 to 4, 10 to 4, 5 to 4. And then there's one complicated one, not 15 to 4, 3:15. And that's what I asked at the start of the class up here, of the slide up here. 3:45 is 3:45. So now you know where that comes from. So this is how we tell the time. There are some prepositions. Prepositions are small words that go with phrases. At, on, in, at 10 o'clock, at a time, at night, at the weekend, at midday. Midday is 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. At lunchtime, on, is for the day or weekdays, on Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, on weekdays. And in is for the period in the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So these are the prepositions you need to learn. And this is telling the time. It's a little complicated, but if you practice saying it, you'll get used to it. Places in a town. So there were 10 places in this unit to learn. The first 4. A beach. A block of flats. This is flats when it has a house that's on top of each other. Another way to say this is apartments. A cinema. A park. So nice, easy words to understand. Difficult spelling for beach, B-E-A-C-H. And cinema has a C, not an S. Cinema. Then 4 more. A restaurant. A shopping centre. You can also say shopping mall or just mall. Small shops. Street market. So a market is somewhere that sells something, but when it's outside on the road, we call it a street market. So easy to understand, but some difficult spellings, maybe in restaurants, difficult. And then finally, we have a supermarket, a swimming pool. Notice swimming has double M. So here are the 10 places in a town. These are all very common in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, so you should get used to using them. Okay, so that's it for Unit 3. The grammar was present simple, positive and negative for I, you, we, they, and the questions and short answers for the same, present simple, I, you, we, they. The vocabulary was common verbs, telling the time and places in a town. So these might seem a bit easy, but they are language that you will use forever when you're speaking English and writing, so get stronger at using these grammar and vocabulary points now. Okay, good luck with your revision.